Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rayge, and we are back today to break down Marvel Strike Force's newest announcement here and the newest war team coming to Marvel Strike Force following the Insidious 6 that was just recently announced as well. So, very unexpected, guys. This Secret Warriors team is going to be intended for war offense, but as well, in the pre-blog information that we've seen from the content creators and envoys, we have the confirmation now of this team. Now, what's really cool and different, guys, is the fact that Phantom Rider is in fact part of this team. And what makes him very interesting is because, if you guys recall, this goes all the way back to last year when we actually voted for the Vigilante team, as you can see, right? Over 10 months ago. And Hitmonkey easily won, but Phantom Rider, he was a number 2 here, and we always typically have seen in the votes in the past, when these characters lose, they don't get added later on. Well, finally, an opportunity to break that trend. Phantom Rider is, in fact, coming to the game now as the last member here of the Secret Warriors, in addition to 4 reworks coming to Marvel Strike Force, guys. So let's take a look at that. It's actually a mixture here of mutant characters and as well as Inhumans, interestingly enough. So obviously, Marvel Strike Force, Scopely, they always have their own kind of way, their own method to their madness, if you will. But what I see here potentially is the fact that there's 4 characters that are not really part of any team anymore, and now it's an opportunity to, once again, for us as players to funnel resources to build them up. But the good news is that they are going to be a formidable war offense team, and we'll see in the coming days when we get more information on the reworks and what's confirmed actually, obviously with the stats and revisions to their kits overall, and how that's going to change, right? Yo-Yo and Quake, being part of the OG Inhumans team that Black Bolt used to obviously spearhead, with him now slotted in as Illuminati, kind of made sense that some of these characters that are less common, less used, now there's an opportunity to make them relevant again. I've always liked Yo-Yo and her synergy with Black Bolt, but obviously, the meta was not kind to her, especially since the stat creeping and all that, and obviously with the changing teams coming into the vote here. So I'm really excited to see that these 2 characters can get some love. Quake wasn't always a good option. She was always that pseudo 5th, 6th option because you can, theory craft and add a couple other character additions. But what's also interesting, guys, remember, Domino and Negasonic, part of the OG X-Force. So 2 more mutant characters coming after we already know that the Hellfire Club is also going to be a mutant raid team. So just something to be on the lookout for there. But it's interesting with these 2 characters as well, because if you actually take a look here at the historical X-Force team, right? I mean, they're really just going down the list essentially and taking a look at characters that haven't been touched in quite some time. So even you look at here, right? Remember, Deadpool obviously being part of Mercs for Money, Cable, part of Immortal X-Men, in addition to X-23 having a bit of that slot plug and play value depending on how you want to use her in X-Men, Weapon X, but she got recent reworks and her kit's always been good. So really, the obvious 2 characters that have always been left out in the reworks have been Domino and Negasonic, and we saw in the data mines as well that there's been some changes to their overall stats, so it gave us a little bit of a hint that there might have been changes coming. But looks like now, guys, it's officially confirmed. The Secret Warriors team, featuring, once again, Yo-Yo, Quake, who used to be part of the Inhumans team, Domino, Negasonic, who also used to be part of the X-Force OG team. And then finally, guys, we do have Phantom Rider rounding out this team as the newest character and the newest addition to Marvel Strike Force, following the 2 raid teams that were previously announced, guys. Do let me know what you think, comments below. Are you pumped? Are you not? Another kind of Ghost Rider variant, I know, but at least he's really cool, and he does bring in a really retro vibe as well, right? It's very, very cool. So do let me know what you guys think. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.